believe what you see. I just watched Freddy Foodie King reviewing the BK melts. I wanted to try them too. I just got Freddy's top 2. The bacon one, it's dripping all over me, look. And the mushroom Swiss one, they're looking pretty delicious. The bacon one is covered in stuff. There's bacon and is it sauteed or grilled onions on there and some kind of fancy sauce. I forget the name of the sauce, but it sounds super fancy. And it ain't Whopper patties, it's Whopper Junior patties, which looks super shrimpy. They have 2 of them. I'd almost rather just one Whopper patty instead of these 2 shrimpy ones. There's a ton of cheese too. The onions smell delicious. The mushroom Swiss one looks gourmet, don't it? It's got Swiss cheese and mushrooms, but that's it. I think there's some sauce on it too, but it's not as robust as the bacon one. Freddy said that these things are only like 600 calories, but I looked at the menu and they're not. They're way more. I'm not gonna say how much because I don't want to get either of us in trouble, but they're way more. I was looking more forward to the Swiss cheese one, but this one has my attention because it's dripping everywhere and because the smell of the onions is profound. Going on. Honestly, I'm a little underwhelmed. It looks like it's toasted bread, but it is so not toasted. It's so soft. While you're eating it, there's no crunch or crisp or nothing. There ain't no buttery flavor to it. It's just super bready. And when they do 2 tiny meat patties, I've mentioned this before, I forget when, but when they do 2 tiny meat patties instead of a quarter pounder patty, it's not as juicy. They're kind of dry together, and when you have a quarter pounder patty that's thicker, it maintains a lot of the juice. Whereas these little shrimpy patties just don't do it. So if they're not juicy and they're not flavorful, they're just kind of there. Combined with the breadiness, the onions are delicious. Let's see what's going on with this Swiss and mushroom melt. I'm already a little not excited because I know the bread's gonna be super mediocre. Going on. I think this one's definitely better because the mushrooms are awesome and a lot different than what you're used to on a burger, fast food burger. But once again, we're dealing with these little shrimpy patties, and unlike a quarter pounder, they're just not that juicy. They're just kind of, they taste as shrimpy as they look. You really want them to be super juicy when you're sticking them in your mouth. And these, they're just a little dry, honestly. And combined with the dryness of the bread, it's just a little disappointing. But the mushrooms are super delicious, and the cheese, the Swiss cheese is awesome here at BK. And the sauce, I don't know what kind of sauce is on it, but it's pretty delicious. Unfortunately, these shrimpy little melts don't got nothing on the amazing 3 Whoppers that they had a couple of months ago, the Millionaire Whoppers. Those were so flavorful and creative and delicious. And honestly, the regular bun is better than these fucking melt bullshit toasts that ain't even toasted. It's just cold ass, dry ass bread. It ain't toast. It looks like toast. These even looked more toasted than Freddy Foodie King's. but they weren't. They look toasted, but there ain't no crisp. They're just brown. It's bullshit. And a Whopper Jr. patty is a stupid thing. A Whopper Jr. is a stupid thing. Who orders a Whopper Jr.? What is a Whopper Jr.? Does BK have a quarter pounder? Why don't they have a quarter pounder? Why don't they trade the Whopper Jr. for a quarter pounder? Who orders the Whopper Jr.? Let me know in the comments if you order a Whopper Jr. and when and why. Why would you ever order a Whopper Jr. when you could just order a Whopper? I don't get it. A Whopper Jr. isn't even a real thing because it's a contradiction. It's a Whopper, but it's a Junior. It's an oxymoron. It cancels itself out. Whopper Jr. is a paradox. A Whopper Jr. is something that by nature shouldn't exist. So how does it? How does the Whopper Jr. exist? I don't think anyone is ordering them. I don't think you've ever had a Whopper Jr. I don't think it's possible to have a Whopper Jr. Did you dig this BK Burger King melt review? Then be sure to quarter pound that like button before you scram off and do something better with your free day. And be my sub. Please. Please. I'm begging. I'd be on my knees. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already. As usual, it was a pleasure, and I can't wait to do this again, real soon, in another fun food review. Thanks for watching. Bye!